Okay, welcome back and thanks for watching. This will be the maiden flight of the PT-17 bi-wing. Just check the battery. It's really in good shape, 4.18. And I'm going to be flying it with the DXE radio. And I'm going to be starting out on high rates. And that'll be the only change, okay? So I'm going to turn on the radio first, okay? And like all airplanes with AS3X, this has AS3X, I'm going to plug it in, put it in the Velcro, and get it down as reasonably quickly as I can. Okay, because that AS3X is going to wait for you to settle before it does anything. Okay, I think I heard it click. Okay, ailerons are working. Yep, elevator's working. Rudder is working. So, I'm gonna remember to start the clock this time. And here we go. Okay, clock is running. So, and this will be the maiden flight. Here we go. Boy, that's got a lot of pep. Still a little bit of wind, but not too bad. This motor seems to be a lot peppier than the Sport Cub S. I'm not sure if it is or not, but we'll find out. I'm having to throttle back just to keep it inside the field. Okay. I'm going to pull the throttle idle, let it come down toward the ground, and put it in about 30% power. See how that does. And just to confirm, yes, I am on high rate. Okay. Okay, very effective rudder. I'll do a rudder only turn here. Straight and level, rudder only turn. Okay. Remember, this was a trainer airplane back before World War II. And so it was built as a trainer and does fly like a trainer. But it's got a very effective rudder. The ailerons are also fairly effective. I'm using ailerons here for turning, no rudder. Okay. Add a bit of power to get it back up and then pull the power back. So power is now back to about 25%. And we'll just try a little swoop and dive here. Okay. All right. So here we go with a loop. That's a very good loop. See if it'll do a roll. A very slow roll, but it's okay. There's a nice split S. Pull the power back and bring it on back down to earth a little. Okay, so this is flying quite well. Remember, there's no safe mode in this, but the AS3X is handling the winds for me quite nicely, staying very smooth in the wind. You can tell the wind is catching it because it's very slow on the upwind leg here, and then as soon as I turn, let me get it back down to earth a little bit here. As soon as I turn, you can see how quickly it takes off. Okay, and I'll turn back into the wind, and it just slows down to a crawl. All right, so I'm very happy with the DXE radio flying this airplane. Looks like it's a good match for it. And the DX radio is a full range radio, unlike the radio I was using in the Sport Cub S ready to fly. So I don't worry about how far it gets away. I won't be able to see it before this radio will lose control of it. So the Maiden Flight is still going quite well. Let's see how we're doing on our time here. Okay, 3:54. And the only thing different about this radio is it's harder to fly one-handed like this, okay? So you sort of have to balance it in your hand to hold it one-handed. Okay, I'll not fly quite so close to the ground there, but I'll fly one-handed and check the time again is 4:24. I'm gonna fly for about 5 minutes and then check the battery on the Maiden Flight. This is, I don't like to go too long, so another 15 or 20 seconds and I'm gonna do my landing and we'll see how much time we had. All right, so winds are steady, but a slight breeze, probably 2 to 3 knots. But they are coming down. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and land here. Pulling the power back slowly. Vertical landing. All right, that was 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Set the radio down, go get the airplane and unplug the battery. All right. AS3X is a really good thing for airplanes this size because the winds affect these small airplanes so much. I'm going to pull the battery off. There we go. Now you got to sort of gently hold it and get the battery out and then set it gently on the ground. All right. By the way, the windshield stayed on. I guess my little glue job worked well. If you haven't seen that video, the windshield actually came off and I had to glue it back on and it worked all right. Airplane's unplugged, turn the radio off, check the battery. .80, that's pretty good for a 5-minute flight. And let me go ahead and stop my clock. And so 3.80. We probably went 5:15 to 500, 5 minutes and 15 seconds, 5 minutes and 30 seconds in total flying time. And so this may only fly for 5 to 6 minutes, whereas some of the, like the Sport Cub S, probably flies 7 minutes without a problem. I think this does have a slightly more powerful motor. Okay, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next video.